I'm running an errand in the van for a couple of reasons, and Dawn is over here filling the tires with a little air. They were all a couple pounds low. I haven't driven it in the winter really, and I had to run back into the house and get my keys because I came out with my purse and all my stuff but had no keys.
Did you see and hear that?
Did you do that thing?
I did. I went to put her in drive and I hit the windshield wipers instead of using the very separate over here gear shifter. It scared me to death when it did that.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe by the time you get home you won't be doing that.
Let's hope.
So you're probably asking yourself, why is she in the Odyssey instead of in Ruby today? And the answer is that I'm headed over to the house of an Operation Catnip person to pick up something called a drop trap, so I can try to catch a really cute little tuxedo cat that's hanging out in the wall parking lot and going up into the engine compartments of some of the engines over there and coming close often to getting run over. So I would really like to get this cat up to the SPCA of Wake County and get him into one of their programs, either the adoption center program or a feral cat colony. So a safe, you know, place for cats that really aren't able to be pets. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of an operation this week because I'm probably not going to want to put this drop trap in Ruby. We'll see how clean it is and how big it is. I've had it one time before. I'm trying to remember. It folds up, but then it opens up and it's really big. Yeah, I mean, my problem is I can show up over at Walmart and that not be when I can see the cat and he's not around. And of course, then getting him to want to go into, or in this case, under the drop trap. The drop trap works, you prop it up and then you pull on a string and it collapses down around the cat. And so it doesn't look like your traditional crate. Yeah, so anyway, it's going to be a little bit of a project this week, and I'm probably going to be in the van a few times from between here and Walmart trying to make that work out. I've got the crate now, and I'm going to head over to Walmart just to see if I see the kitty. I'll show you guys what this drop trap looks like. It's definitely more sophisticated than just setting up your typical humane trap. Yeah, it's a little more complicated. The only time I've used this type of trap before was on Tux. I'll see if I can locate that video or picture to include in tonight's video. He would not go in the humane crate or trap, and he would not come to me. Hard to believe now, right? Considering how lovey-dovey he is. But so we had to resort to the drop trap on him. He couldn't outsmart that. And then, you know, while he was recuperating for a day or two in the garage after his surgery, where he was neutered, we made friends and I never had to worry about him coming to me again. So it's 55 out there today, and we're supposed to have a little bit of rain. Another reason to be driving the van instead of driving around in Ruby. I will say that I really wish Johnny was here because I would love to take him to an empty parking lot while I'm out in the van anyway and give him some more driving time. Hopefully sometime soon. So I feel totally discombobulated driving the van instead of Ruby. I almost cannot back up the car because there's no backup camera. This car is too old. Well, I guess I could have bought the, you know, paid another $3,000 and gotten the navigation system on the van, the old clunker navigation system, which had a backup camera. But they were still not too terribly common in 2006, and I didn't spring for that. I got the boys the DVD player instead. I come through the Walmart parking lot a lot looking for Pokemon. I guess that's why I've been seeing this guy so much. I've put Kelly on the job too, of if she spots him to let me know. There's no sense setting up the trap if he's not around, if I don't even see him, because I got to stay with the trap. I've got to pull a rope if he goes under it. So I'm just kind of biding my time here, catching some Pokemon and seeing if I can see them. I hung out in the Walmart parking lot, driving around, catching Pokemon for at least 30 minutes, maybe 45 by the time everything was said and done, and no luck seeing the cat today. Probably go home and just have Dawn come out and make sure I understand how to set this trap up right. And I was thinking in the morning on the way back from dropping Johnny off is a better time. That and maybe like in the evening around Taekwondo time. I did see Mr. Charles head in, so it's a good idea to try to catch him when Mr. Charles is around over there as the door greeter, because he knows, you know, what's going on. So I'm home and Dawn is just reviewing with me, like I said, how to set this thing up. So there's two of these nice little plastic flower shaped looking bolts to go on the inside so that it doesn't fold. It's meant to collapse easy so that it can be transported in a car. Nobody wants to put this big square thing in their little sedan if that's what they drive. I mean, that would be big, not folded in the back of Ruby even. So it's nice that they've constructed it so that it folds. This one is lighter weight than the one we used before, yep, which is also definitely a plus. Now you can see it's this little square trap. Someone's put some nice netting on it. Again, that keeps the weight down and lets it fold versus chicken wire that could cut you. And over here is the door. I did notice it wasn't sliding 100% good, but I can get it down, or can get it there. You go. And so what you do is you put this, what do we want to call that? A stand? Prop? On's going to show you. See, I figured I could sit inside the van or the car and just, you know, be nonchalant. Ah, okay. Yeah, you want it to fall off easy. And so what you do is you get far away, and there's a lot of rope there if you need it.
Yeah, a lot of rope.
And then when the cat goes underneath it, you just give it a tug, and they're stuck. With there being really good smelly fish under there, so they want to go underneath.
Right. And I don't know
what that was for. It was just near it.
Well, it's got two little screws that aren't long enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just a spare.
Maybe the handle?
I don't know.
Yeah, this was the handle. Yeah. I guess we could fix that for him. Go get the screw.
What you got to put on this here, sweetie?
I got good stuff for you.
I got it all set up.
I see. That's the snack table.
Snack table. My snack.
For Johnny, he's home and he's got like virus number 2. He feels horrible. I'm so sorry, buddy. What's up there, baby girl? What's up there? Something you're not allowed to have. She smells the fish. Fish drives her nuts. No trash talking from us, but if you were to ask who we were pulling for in today's game.
Go Rams.
Exactly.
That's good.
I don't know about you guys, but this commercial for NFL 100 is awesome, and I enjoyed it more than the entire first half of the game. I don't like defensive games.